Hey everybody, Jordan. If you haven't seen my first video, I'll introduce myself again. My name is Jordan. I'm in the National Guard in New York, and just giving a walkthrough on what to expect once you enlist in the National Guard and you go through your drills and RSP. That's what they call it. What it's called, RSP stands for Recruit Sustainment Program. It's basically I'm not gonna say a crash course, but it's like, okay, you have time to kill before you go to your drill. I mean, not your drill, before you go to basic training. So instead of you sitting home all day doing nothing, they have you come out once a month, well, 2 days out of the month, one weekend out of the month, and you drill. They have you march. They teach you how to march and everything. I didn't write this down, so it might be a long video or it might be short. I'm not too sure. But I'm going to talk about what to bring, what not to bring, etc., etc., etc. So, but like I was saying, like, they're going to probably tell you in Queens, I know they tell you have to be at the armory by 7:30 or 7:15, one of those times. Because when I went there yesterday and Saturday, it was 7:30 was the first day, and 7:15 was the second in the morning. So I suggest you leave kind of early. Don't get there at exactly 7:15. Get there about 7 or maybe 6:50, the earliest. Because you gotta go in, sign in, whatever. Then after you PT. You march from the armory to the track. You have to be in cadence. And you just listen to what the sergeant is saying, and then you repeat it. Or you can go on YouTube and look up different cadence, march cadence, and you can just practice by yourself. So when you are singing, marching along, and a cadence does happen, you'll know what to say. But Saturday was my first one, and like they split you up in the phases. Your first drill will be considered red phase. Your second is white phase, and then there's a blue phase and a green phase. I think there's a purple and gold, but I don't know what those are. I just know red, white, and blue. Blue phase is before you go, and you ship off to basic. There's a blue phase. That's your blue phase. Oh, I'm sorry, my TV might be too loud. So I don't know where my remote is. I would pause it. But anyway, but back to red phase. Red phase, like, you get in. As soon as the sergeant walk in, the green phase, privates will stand up and say at ease. That's when you stand up immediately. But like, whatever you're doing, you just drop whatever you're doing and you stand in parade rest until the sergeant or whoever just walked in, who's a higher rank than everybody, tells you, forgot what he said. As is, as was, can't remember. But once he says that, you can go back to reading, study. Bring your battle book. That's the first thing I should have said. It's a blue book they give you. I should have had. Oh, I do have it. Hold on. Bring your battle book. It will save you a lot of time and worry. They're going to tell you to bring it, but just make sure you have it. Bring this book. You have to bring it every time you go to drill. They expect you to have this. Bring it with you. And make sure you bring a hygiene kit, soap, towel. Make sure you bring a towel. They will not provide you with a towel. Bring a towel, change your clothes. After PT, you're going to want to change. Deodorant. Bring baby wipes, because 9 times out of 10, you will not be able to grab a shower. So bring baby wipes. Definitely bring baby wipes. And shower shoes, because it's a lot of people. You don't want to walk in the shower with their bare feet and you come back with something. So bring your shower shoes. What else? I said towel, washcloth, soap, Or if you don't want to buy a washcloth, buy a loofah. It works. It saved me. It's only like $1, so buy a loofah. Baby powder. Bring baby powder so you can put it in your shoes after you run, so you won't have smelly shoes. It's all the essentials. Bring everything. Like if you're not gonna spend the night, but just pack like you're gonna spend the night. But don't pack crazy. Just pack change of clothes, hygiene kit, and you golden. And remember, bring your battle book. Bring that with you. But so after some people will, after they split you up into phases, some people will go. They'll line you up in different. They'll line you up and then you'll march, like I said, to the track and you'll PT there. Or like how I did it, they took a group of us upstairs and we had to do the OPAT. It's a test that you can look it up. It's OPAT, OPAT, and it'll show you. But basically, it's a test to see if you qualify for whatever MOS you chose. You have to pass the OPAT to actually get that job. Like if you were a 11 Bravo infantry like myself, you have to pass the OPAT. I didn't pass the OPAT. I don't think I passed the OPAT because the shuttle run got me. You have to score a minimum of 36 and the highest is a 45. I scored a 26, so I have to take it again, which is not a problem. I'm working on my rhetoric now, so hopefully I make an improvement. And then after you take the OPAT, I think there's 4 phases: the shuttle run, the long jump, I forgot what that one, but it's basically you take a medicine, you sit against the wall, shoulders against the wall, back against the wall, your head doesn't touch the wall, and they give you a medicine ball. It's not big, it's kind of light, and you just throw it as far as you can. You at I think it's a 90 or 40 degree angle, but don't shoot it like a basketball because they won't count that. Just as far as you can. And there's the deadlift. And the deadlift, I maxed that out. You go from lifting a unweighted bar, and you practice before you take the real test. So you take the unweighted bar, then they put weights up there. I think the max weight is 210, 220, something like that. And then that's it. And then you go back downstairs, red face. You'll go into a classroom, and you'll death by PowerPoint. It wasn't. When I heard death by PowerPoint, I thought it was gonna be like mad long and everything. It wasn't that bad. It was basically they tell you about sexual assault, basically everything like rape, sexual assault, sexual misconduct, everything like that, sexual contact, I think. And basically it's like not 100%. They don't like no, like you, even if you're around someone and you see someone being harassed or something, like your battle buddy, and you don't step in, you can get in trouble for that, because at the end of the day, your battle buddy's your responsibility. Or anyone in the army you see and they're acting out and you don't stop them, you don't say anything, you just turn away like you don't see nothing, you can be held accountable for that. So I suggest just pay attention. It's simple. They feed you. The food is really good. It's not like we eating MREs. You'll get food after you eat. You go back to formation, and they dismiss you. I know I'm leaving stuff out because I didn't write this down. I probably should have, but that was a Saturday for me. Sunday, we had motivational PT. We had to come in at 7:15. We lined up in formation. We marched from the armory to the base. I'm not from the base. From the armory to the track. And we had to run. We had to do you had to do a minute of push-ups and a minute of sit-ups. You had a partner. and y'all would switch off. Like one guy would do push-ups and you would count, and you would motivate him to keep going as much as he could until muscle failure. And once muscle failure hit, or until the sergeant told you, okay, switch, then it'll be your turn. And vice versa, it'll be a minute, then I think it was like 40 seconds, or then 30, and then 10. And after that, you had to do combat maneuvers, I think it was. Basically, they teach you how to move a casualty and put them on the stretcher, and like it'll be 4 of you. So, well, 8. 4 would pick up the stretcher, and they'll show you how to put down pick it up, how to put it down. So 4 people would pick up the stretcher, and another 4 will pull security. They won't give you a real weapon, but you just have to hold your hands like you're holding a real weapon, and you will pull security from one to the other and everything. That day after that, we marched back to the armory, showered, changed. That day again, I can't stress enough, bring change of clothes and deodorant. Oh, and for men who are watching this video, please don't come to drill with a beard or a mustache or your hair uncut, because they will smoke you. They didn't do it to us because they won't smoke you the first one, but they will get in your face and be like, why do you have this? Why do you have that? You see everybody. Just do, trust me, shave. Just come. I had to shave. I had a beard since I was 19. I'm 25. This is the first time I actually had to shave, so I haven't looked like this since I was a kid. So, again, I don't know how they did it with the ladies. Well, the ladies were with us for like PT and everything, but we weren't never separated. But when we got back to the armory for the red phase, we went right back to the classroom. They taught us about how to look for when suicide, and they talked about how often it happens and how to like see it or what to look for and everything. And basically just how to go about it. And then after that, we ate, and then we learned combatives. They taught us the arm bar and everything. We had to go to York College because the gym is bigger. So y'all probably listening to my roar right now. Yes, I watch wrestling. It's okay. But like I said, we learned combative. They told us how to put people in the arm bar. They're going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you now. Don't walk around acting like you the shit and try to don't do it on your brothers, your cousin, sisters for ladies, or your brother, whatever. Don't walk around thinking you the shit, because at the end of the day, you can get in trouble for putting somebody in the armbar and snapping their shit. So, it's not a game what they're teaching you. It's not. Just don't use it. But yeah, and if you once you sign on the dotted line and you raise your right hand and you swear the oath, work out. I didn't work out, and I struggled through my first PT test. I struggled my ass off. I couldn't run very well. Couldn't really do too much push-up. That's why I'm sore, because I did not train or get myself ready. So for all those who's watching this, take it from me. If you don't want to go through the struggle, just run. I mean, I'm not telling you to run for time or anything, but just run. And when you have to stop, you can stop and walk. But don't make it like a leisure, like a casual walk. Walk with a little pace, with a little speed. Keep your heart rate up. And then when you catch your breath, start running again. And then after that, by the time your first drill comes up, you should be good. But alright, this video is long, so I'm gonna end it here. Like I said, battle book. I had my battle book. I highlighted shit for what I need to know, what I'm gonna want to know. It looks upside down. No, it doesn't. But yeah, you can highlight in this book Learn your ranks. Learn your ranks. They will teach you about the ranks in there, but just to get ahead of the game, learn your ranks. And that's about it. So when the next drill happens, I'll make another video just like this. It'll be a little better because, like I said, this is my first one, so I'm kind of nervous. So I'll probably stand, like mumble like I just did now. So, like I said, and before I end it, talk to people while you're there. Don't be that one guy in the corner who don't talk to nobody. You're there. People want to talk. Talk. Enjoy yourself. It's fun. It's painful if you don't prepare properly, but it's fun. So, like I said, I'm going to end this video here. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend. Y'all be safe. And talk to y'all when my next drill happens. Later.